What birthday is this? Emerson, Frosty, Sir Worm. Sir Worm.
What do you
You.
say? DFK. It is Sir Worm and Emerson on What the DFK, and we've got a couple of guests with us today below here and there. First we have Sergeant Filthy McNasty. Welcome to the show. How
Thank
are
you.
you doing?
Is this my first time on with you guys? I don't know.
I don't know. Like we should know this, but we don't. But we don't know. But yeah, I
I
know Kupo's first time.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not streaming from my typical
Yep.
spot. I was a disclaimer to viewers. I let Emerson and Sir Worm and Kupo know I've got maybe 10-15 minutes. Wanted to stop by, say what's up. Hate passing up on invitations when they happen. When I can make them happen, I try. Thank you for having me on. If it's not the first time, it certainly feels like the first time. Not streaming from my typical spot, but we're gonna make it work.
We are gonna make it work, and you're always welcome. Whether it's your first time or 100th time,
There we
you
go.
know, it's always special to have Sarge and Kupo, the team. We even like pretend hosted your show
That's
for
right. There we go.
a minute, but that was
It
fun.
worked.
That was fun.
It worked.
Yeah, we probably should have. If we were thinking ahead, we would have reversed it.
Oh, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. And see,
but,
now you've
we
committed me to another cameo.
exactly. There you go. There you go. So there's not very much going on in the DFK world or much to talk about, but I'm sure we'll figure out one thing or two. We could start with PvP, I guess.
I think
I
that's
don't,
a
I don't
thing.
know if people really want to hear about it, but but like it was a epic weekend to say the least, with all the streaming and the impromptu tournament that we had and stuff. So, what were your guys' assessment of the weekend overall?
I loved
Kupo,
it. I
what do you
loved it
think?
particularly. I thought it was great. I personally feel that I need a lot more equipment. These guys going in like full gear, and I'm lucky enough if I have like one gore blade or one gore staff on a hero. I'm getting wailed
Yes,
on certain people.
yes, I would agree. It caused me the weekend definitely caused me to buy more equipment and to stand pot. Uh, and you, Sarge, how about you? What was
It
your
it it was
overall assessment?
Yeah, no, it was interesting. I got to play maybe once or twice. I didn't get an opportunity to do much playing. I will say that believe it or not, PvP is different than PvE. I don't know if you knew that. Um, for PvE, I resort to button smashing. I've been conditioned to button smash and run with it. And when I was playing Guy Kid on Friday, I reverted to my same old. I have a hard time multitasking, so I was talking, I was listening, I was pressing buttons like I do. I forgot about traits. Traits were a thing. And
Yes.
I didn't make use of my traits. And potions were a thing. Not that we don't have potions now, but we had access to the full sort of inventory of potions at our disposal. I didn't make use of them the way I probably should have wanted to. Um, it's it's actually fun. I think from the get go, I've always said DFK is maybe not for everyone. Just like any game isn't for everyone.
Right.
But if you're into sort of this style of game, it was actually pretty fun to play. And I know we're sort of at a unique privilege advantage to have had access to play it. Um, but it was pretty fun. I would have wanted to sort of maybe do more with it. we'll get another shot this coming weekend, but do more in the sense of just making use of things. I would really love to see a competent PvP PvE player like yourself, Worm, sort of run with a with some of these awesome heroes, right? You know, I've said it before where it's like I can have the Ferrari of heroes, but if I can't sort of maneuver them in the way a really good gamer can, it's not you're not really getting a full assessment of your hero. I want to see someone who's very competent at sort of playing games, play with a double resurrection, double second life, sort of level 13 berserker or something interesting, right? You
Right.
know, take that, take that hero and make it sort of show its worth.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think I'm that person, but there are definitely people out
You're more
there.
that person than I am.
But yeah, there are definitely people out there. The non-gamer skiller comes to mind. The champ just, the two-time champ just comes to mind. Sticks intern is very good, very good player as well. And there's many more. Probably, the more I name, those are the people I'll be losing to in one way or another. Oh my gosh. But Emerson, like you've been quiet. I don't think this has been the longest period of quiet on our show that I can think of.
I heard he's got 1100 archer. Is that true, Emerson?
Yeah. Well, you know what, guys? I was just letting you get your words out because I'm so freaking excited. I'm so pumped up from PvP. I didn't think you guys were gonna get a word in edgewise if I started talking. So I figured I was like, let them go. Let me just keep my mouth shut for a minute because man, it was so epic. Everyone in the community. I cannot wait for everyone to try this. I'm addicted. Like literally, I'm going through withdrawals, like freaking out. I need it, and I didn't. Honestly though, in all it's like so good, guys. It's beyond my expectations. Beyond my expectations. I knew it was gonna be fun because the team has created, great things all along the last 3 years. Everything they put out is awesome, well thought through, not buggy, and fun. So I had no doubt. I just didn't realize how fun this would be and how much emotions it would pull out of me. Like I got really mad one match, like really, like I was like real mad, and I was like, oh man, this is real.
How do you guys cope with that, Sir Worm? I mean, how do you cope with having sort of tasted the elixir, which is PvP, and go back to hunts and duels? I mean, how do you do that?
Like, well, I think about the losses, and I can easily go back, and then, so like that's the trick. That's the trick. Like, like I don't want. It's like I don't want to lose to Raph again like that. I'm like, oh my god, just swept the floor with me. I barely got a turn. It's like, you know what? I feel like I want to beat up some boars and like beat up some box and like. Plus, you were looking for the bucklers and the helms and all that. So like I gotta get them. And like don't I don't know if I have the crystal because I've been stampeding so much and like you gotta pick your battles. You gotta
Here's
pick
an
your battles.
interesting piece for me that I hadn't really thought about until we're just talking now, and maybe others have mentioned it and I've not caught it, but the idea that, believe it or not, what we've seen, what we've had our hands on, is not what I imagine is not a finished product. It's a work in progress that's being teased out, sort of a pre-alpha, if you will. And to think that and to wrap your head around that, that's sort of mind-boggling to sort of just conceptualize that comment.
Yeah, like
basically
this
we
is
haven't
the
seen
finished
nothing
product.
yet.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, basically, we haven't seen nothing yet. Like, this is going to get better and better. If it's this good now, like, think about how good. I know what you're saying, Sergeant. I agree, man. This is just the beginning of what's going to happen. And I don't know about you guys, but I felt like there was really good balancing, in my opinion. I mean, it needs a little work. Obviously, it's never going to be perfect, but I thought it was pretty good. I had a lot of really good battles and that were close. And I did have some that were blowouts, like Skiller, like just he literally killed me in like less than 10 moves. Just blew me away. Skiller did. And but like one fun thing that we did was we did mirror matches a few times, me and Kupo and a couple other people, and those were super fun. We're gonna show you guys some highlights later, a little bit later, but we did a mirror match a few times, and that was super fun. I was thinking about maybe even having a mirror tournament next weekend if everybody's into it, because it really shows if you have the exact same heroes as the other person, then it comes down to your skills, like what's left. If you're using the same heroes with the same equipment, then it comes down to your skills. So I thought that was really cool. And it also made for really like super tight matches. So it was just a really fun way to do it. And I was thinking it'd be fun to have a tournament. I know there's a lot of people planning tournaments and planning stuff. So if other people are already doing it, then I don't want to crowd the system, but I think it would be fun to do a mirror tournament,
For those who can partake, this long weekend's the weekend to do. I know SI invited me to something, and Emerson, you invited me to sort of participate in that mirror tournament. Because it is long weekend, I'm having company over and I can't partake in as much as I want. But maybe I bug out with this comment. I'm trying to. I would like to be able to have if I can stream this Friday, get it together. Maybe an extended conversation on here are some of our takeaways. An impromptu, if you will, focus group discussing PvP for those of us who were able to partake, what our thoughts are, some of the feedback. There's some strong conversations on traits and whether or not they slap enough, if they slap, or can they slap more. A lot there to sort of digest, and that's just traits. There's potentially a lot more to be able to chat about, and we'll see what comes of it. Hopefully, I can jump on. As always, you guys are invited. See who else we can maybe wrangle on. So with that said, Emerson, Sir Worm, thank you very much for the invite. A short cameo, I know, but we'll stay in touch. And you guys have a great rest of your stream. I will catch you guys. Here we go. I have a sticker on the back of my phone. I will catch you guys here listening to the pod. So looking forward to it.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Sarge. Go check out Sarge's channel. He did a bunch, like some short videos recently that are really funny, really good. So go check him out, guys. Sergeant Filthy McMahon.
Yeah. Catch y'all later.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man.
Oh yeah, but going back to those like mirror matches, that's like one of my most favorite things I've done. I really hope the team considers, you know what, maybe we should have it where both sides can choose 3 players, choose mirror match, and then it does like a coin toss on which heroes are actually being used. And then you guys literally have like an even fight concept going on, This way, like, oh, he's got this or better heroes. Like, no, you guys are literally going on an even footing, That's what made the mirror matches like so awesome. I did so many mirror matches with so many people this weekend.
Yeah.
I think Intern's battle was probably one of my most fun, actually, because he knew what he was going against, so he knew exactly how to take himself out at the same exact time. So I thought that was pretty awesome, but it was like so awesome, especially when you come in, it's like, haha, now you're going to face yourself.
Yeah. Oh, guys, yeah. You guys, I didn't like Kupo's probably one of the nicest people in the community. Like everyone sees Kupo as the nicest guy in the community. But I'm going to tell you guys, he has a little bit of a hidden troll in there. And you guys are going to see the proof later. You guys will see the proof later. And he has one of the most evil laughs I've ever heard in my life. It's awesome. I think Kupo's the one with the villain arc coming, guys. But yeah, he has some awesome trollness to him. He made it really fun for me. My favorite match was the one against Kupo that we did. And Kupo showed up to the match with my 1100 HP Archer, guys. I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
that was epic.
fun. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I
That
gotta
was-
do this. I just gotta do this.
There were a lot of epic Emerson fights. Your match with his 1092 HP Archer and
11.
losing to the youngest participant in the
Oh, yeah.
for the
Oh, yeah.
weekend was also pretty
Son
epic.
of Wrath.
Son of
I
Wrath.
I lost to Son of Wrath, dude. Son of Wrath. A
And he took
10-year-old
it out pretty
kid.
quickly too. I was like,
Oh,
wow,
dude,
that was-
he destroyed me, guys.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
just-
these kids are born with a tablet in their hands, I
Bro.
swear. They got
Oh,
the Fortnite and
100,
Roblox and
100%.
Minecraft stuff going on, and we're just at the mercy of whatever we had from our 8-bit Nintendo days. I mean, these kids just destroy us.
Oh yeah.
You know,
So right then, as soon as you said you were going against a 10-year-old, I knew you were at a severe disadvantage.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I should have known, but I didn't. I was like, oh yeah, I'll play the little kid. And
Like I'll take it easy. Like,
dude, in my head, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take it easy on him, be nice to the kid. And then I barely got a turn. I didn't even have a chance to be nice because he took me out. He destroyed me. So yeah, there's video.
It felt
proof,
like a classic Dragon Ball scenario where Goku's like beating the snot out of all the adults and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing half the time. Except for Rap's kid knew what he was doing. And he just swept the floor.
He fully knew what he was doing. He took me out so quick and decisively, which yeah. Well, let me I'm gonna show I have a clip of the fight that me and Kupo did. Let me show that real quick, guys. It's just like I cut it down to like 2 minutes. So let me cue that up. All right. If I just click it, it'll play, right, Worm?
Sure hope so.
What you gonna do, Kupo? What you gonna do?
A reward pool.
You better do something big right here.
Big
you bastard! What was that?
Boom! That's what it was.
What'd you just do?
He took me out with a full health. He used the full health potion, and then he freaking he just manipulated it.
Worth it. Worth it. There you go. Just to make it a little bit more even.
This is like 2,200 HP total. Can you believe it?
Hey, god damn you, Kupo.
It is literally the same hero we're fighting against right now.
I know, dude. This is epic that it came down to this.
I really hope
so
the team
cool.
does consider like mirror battles in the future. This is awesome right here.
That would be kind of a fun tourney format. The tournament organizer just selects the teams that you play with. And then
Right?
whoever does it
Exactly.
better.
Sort of like how you can do like the challenge with like the trainer thing with the bluffs and you can actually challenge your own self, whatever. This is awesome.
It's choices. I had to make choices, dude.
Another critical.
Oh!
Charging up again.
God damn you, Kupo. All right.
Oh, you blinded me.
Oh, it worked.
It worked.
Tactics.
Okay. Now it's in your favor.
Well, not really. I'm still down, dude.
I don't know. I'm blinded. You're not. Or the blind's gonna do me in. Oh, so I don't have a blind potion on me.
Come on! 700 crit!
Oh!
552.
Look at that, Emerson with the comeback.
Oh, no! No!
Oh, you're exhausted. You're done, son.
Come
You're done.
on.
You're
I'm done.
done.
I'm done.
Oh, you almost had that.
No, that was an epic battle.
That was a
Skills
good
running
fight,
low,
Emerson.
no way we can lose. Tactics that we choose, time to light the fuse.
Oh, dude. How was that clip? I hope you guys enjoyed that, community members. Seeing me getting taken out by my own 1100 HP Archer Kupo. How could you do that to me? I thought we were friends.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
Hey,
Damn you, Kupo.
You
God
blinded
damn
me
you.
at the charge up. I hit you for 600 last time. You blinded me and it went for 0. I'm like, oh no, I'm
God,
screwed.
dude.
You know, if I missed either of those hits at the end, I would have lost because I was blinded. Like I
Yeah.
fight boars and rocks with like 91% accuracy and still miss like 3 times in a row. So I really thought I was like done for at that point.
I thought you were too. I thought I came back, and you even said, "Oh, Emerson with the comeback," and I was like,
Right?
"Yeah, dude."
Yeah,
and then Just came in, and Just was like, "You're exhausted. You're done, son. Those moves are gonna ruin my mind for a long
I
time."
invoked the power of Just, and I knew that was my victory call.
Oh my god, that was so.
Dude, when he said that, I was like, "Oh, I am done. I'm done. Oh no." I was hoping for another miss, or or at least like half a shot or something to save me. But no, you took me down. You didn't feel bad about it, and that's all right because it was awesome, man.
It was a close call. Either way, it would have still been an epic match. And like at the very end, like I said, it could have gone either way. I got a crit, and then I managed to finish you while blinded. So that was like pure luck right there.
Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. That was so
I just had fun wielding the 1100 HP archer against you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I can't believe you even thought of doing that, but I was so glad you did. It was such a good troll, dude. I loved it. I was like, oh, Kupo came through, man. Awesome. Yeah, Just those words just are gonna live in my head, dude. You're done, son.
You're done, son.
You're exhausted. You're done, son. I was like, when I was putting that video together, I was like, because I was trying to make it as short as I could and only include the good parts. And I was like, I gotta leave Just's comment in for that, but because it was so right on time, dude, right on time. You picked it up before anybody else. You caught it and called it out. So that was awesome, man. Yeah,
that was awesome.
I think my favorite thing is literally challenging people with their own heroes, their own builds, their own setups.
Yeah, the mirror matches are a winner, dude, for sure. We got to figure out a way to make that an option in the game, possibly. I like what you said, where each player picks a team and then it chooses one of them randomly.
Yeah, like a coin toss option.
Yeah, that's great. I just like the close matches that the mirror. It's just good to have it for a fun option to play against your friends.
Yeah, it's literally a skill battle at that point, which is so good.
Yeah, I'm assuming that would be easy for them to like put it as an option to a mirror match,
right?
You just have one. I mean,
even if it's
I'm saying
casual
it's
play
easy,
thing,
though I do not know programming, so therefore.
It's not like you're like, aha, I'm going to go with all level 1 characters with no equipment. Oh, wait, I also have all level 1 characters with no equipment, you know?
Yeah, exactly. There's so many ways to go at this for PvP. It's going to be it's going to be epic.
There was so many
epic. It already is.
There was so many comps that I didn't get to try, and I tried a lot, guys. You know, if you guys get a chance, go check out DFK Elite. He has a channel.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That was pretty funny.
Dude, we had I loved it. He was my favorite person over the weekend because he was willing to just sit there for 4 hours and play me match after match after match, and he was streaming it. And if you guys go, I think you guys will really enjoy the way he breaks down all the fights. I wasn't on stream. I was just fighting him on stream. So it was just him talking, and he would break down every fight and talk about each move he was going to make and what I was doing. And he was laughing at me a lot. You guys will see in the video. He was making fun of me at one point, but I'll tell you what, I came back to that game that he was making fun of me, and I won, and then I beat him 4 times in a row. So you guys, I beat him 4 in a row, guys.
That's why he wants you to watch, because he beat him 4 times in a row. Don't think it's any other way.
We were picking
the funny thing is, even after he lost, he kept bringing up that move that it was a hard shield or whatever.
A hard shield. Oh, it was
he
hilarious.
couldn't believe that you did. But he kept talking about it, even though he lost.
But it won me the game. In the end, it won me the game. That's what was so funny about it. The thing he made fun of me for won. Because, what happened was I used Hardened Shield on my priest. And he was laughing at me like, oh, why are you using that? But then, because I used it, he couldn't do enough damage to take the priest out in the end. So it actually was one of the things that won me the game. So anyways, it was funny, guys. But me and him, we played a ton of matches. So go watch. It was a lot of fun, dude. Just sitting there playing match after match. And we like 3 of the matches towards the end, I picked Hitman Burt has a badass mythic Dread Knight, and he had it set up with he had armor, and he had a Gorax on the Dread Knight. So I fought with a Dread Knight and 2 archers, and dude, that was sick, dude. He beat me once, but I beat him like 3 out of 4 with using the Dread Knight, dude. That thing, it had like 1,400 and something HP.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so much fun, guys. It was so sick being able to use any hero in the game. Like, some people were like, I'm only going to use my heroes, but I wanted to use everything I could, because when are we going to get a chance to do that? Who knows? And then
Right? We can even use dead heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
even use dead heroes. So that was cool. But yeah, I embraced it. I was like, I'm going to use everything. Plus, I think that's better for the team. Like, the team wanted as much data and different types of data that they could get, I'm sure. So I was trying to, mix it up. And also for testing, like, they wanted to see what the most powerful heroes could do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they needed to see what kind of stuff. So in real situations. So yeah, man, I used everything I could, and I had so much fun, dude. I don't know if DFK Elite's here, but he's gonna come on the show. He said probably next week he'll come on, and we'll have a
What
talk.
country does he live
about
in? I was trying to.
Germany. He's in Germany.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I used to live in Germany too, and I guess the village I lived in was real close to where he used to live too. So we were talking about that. Yeah. So
nice.
really cool guy. Really talented at PvP. Really talented dude. And
Do you know German?
What's that?
Do you know German?
I used to speak fluently. Yeah. I used to play soccer over there. And I used to speak fluent German. Yeah, dude. I've had an interesting life, guys. Like, this is about DFK, not about Emerson, but I've had a really interesting life, guys. So, hey, when I meet you in person, hopefully in Utah, I'll tell you some Emerson IRL stories, and you guys will lose your mind. I promise you.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. Maybe I know you'll blow my mind. The question is, will I believe?
Yeah. No. Hey, I never tell a lie. I may embellish, I may exaggerate, but I never tell a lie. So, I may make it sound a little more fantastic than it was, but I won't lie. I won't lie. You can always, if I tell you something, there's a lot of truth to it.
A lot of truth. Not all truth, but a lot of truth.
There's a lot of truth. Yeah. So, hey, which one, Beeb? Which one, dude?
Oh, God.
Which one, bro?
Which one?
I can't read your mind, bro.
Which ones?
I can't read your mind.
The imaginary Canadian one.
Oh.
Isn't that what we were saying? Oh, my God.
That'd be fight words.
Hey,
save it for the PvP.
I just usually find one wherever I go. I don't bring them with me, bro.
Oh, boy. You said we weren't going to talk about this.
I know. It's Beeb, man. Come on, let's talk about PvP, man. But yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so that was so much. I'll tell you what, too. I have another video that I'll post. It was a Sticks intern, dude. Sticks intern took me out. My 3 archers out. Like, he just destroyed me. It was kind of like the way Raph destroyed you in the.
Oh my God, Raph destroyed me. Yeah,
Matter of fact,
I think it was probably the same heroes that his son used against you. I would assume.
Probably. You know what?
This show lost to the Raph family. Like, we are
The
0-2.
Raph family.
We 2 against the Rat family.
Yeah.
They're gonna
I'll
get
tell you what.
the family dog to fight you next and destroy you.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
Well, Skiller, we're gonna talk about traits, but I have one
Oh
thing
boy,
to
don't
say
get me
before.
started.
Well, I got one thing to say before we talk about traits, and then I have a question for Worm. First, I want to say that that Raph, I will avenge Worm. My good friend Worm will be avenged. Just did a good job, but he's my friend. I gotta have my own revenge. I gotta have my own blood for this. I didn't mind your son beating me. I don't have an ego like that. I don't really have an ego like that. It was fun playing your son, and I hope he enjoyed beating me. But the way you beat Worm was nasty. It was dirty. It was uncalled for. He's your guildmate, and I'm gonna avenge him someday. And I swear on my grave, I'll avenge Worm. So, and now my question to Worm is after the tournament and after what Raph did, are you ready to join Mythic Squad? I see you got a Mythic Squad shirt on. Are you ready to join?
I do. It's Mythic Vibes. It is a shirt that Mythic Squad did print, but it doesn't say Mythic Squad. But it does have their symbol.
It's purple.
It's purple. He's gonna wear a purple shirt. Oh man, but no. Like ADFK, no. ADFK was one. We got second place and was 3 out of 4. I was like, yeah, no. If I lose to my own guildmates, like more power to them. Like, yeah, let's go.
Tell young Raph to bring it on. I'll be ready next. Hey, young Raph. I'm gonna be ready next time. You blindsided me. I thought you were a sweet little kid. I should have known though. You're Raph's son, and he's a killer. As Raph's a killer, he displayed it on the weekend with Sir Worm, and you're the son of him. So the son of Raph. So I'll be a little bit more prepared for this next battle, and I will meet you in the Coliseum.
We need SI's music when it was the Nerf Me Softly. Is that the one? Because I heard it's coming. Like the Alpha Police told me it was coming. And yeah, so what we saw this past weekend will not be what we see this weekend, I don't think.
No, that's for sure. What do you guys think? Let's answer Skiller. What do you guys think? Do traits slap? There's been a ton of conversation about it over the weekend.
Yeah, elite trait slap. Some advanced trait slap. A decent amount of basic trait slap. And that's all I'll say. You know when I left off the list.
Hey guys, it'd be really easy to get Worm riled up and on.
I'm going to refrain because I'm going to see if anything comes of it this weekend. Like it could change by this weekend, and I could have a totally different opinion.
True.
What about you, Kupo? What do you think about traits?
Well, there's a couple of them that I particularly was very fond of, like when Blinding Wind hit or Poison Blade. Those are great. Damn that Second Life. I really thought I won a couple of those fights without paying attention to my enemy, and then whoop, they're right back up again. Like, oh no, I just used my powerful move. I'm exhausted. I'm screwed right here. So yeah, I mean, a couple of them could use some tweaking, of course, but I honestly forgot a number of times that I used that we had traits. Like, there's at least 3 instances that I can recall that I tried using the traits that with a debuff ability on somebody that was already unstoppable. I'm like, oh, why did I do that? This guy's unstoppable. Of course, it's not going to stick.
I did that. I used blind
unstoppable and the bubble. I think were the ones that people missed. That they did a trait or a move and it wasn't going to work because one of those two. I wouldn't be surprised if the bubble also got nerfed. I don't want to see it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I love the bubble. The bubble keeps me safe.
Like I wouldn't be surprised, but I hope not. I hope not. But the archer is definitely at least one move is getting nerfed. Maybe Giant Slayer might. Exhaustion won't, because exhaust and stun probably won't, just because of the percentage that you can actually hit. So you can miss like half of the time, but I'm
I tell you,
hoping.
some of those animations were great, though.
Yeah,
like
explosion might be
You
the
just
best.
wanted to just
It's the
yeah,
best
absolutely.
animation.
You just wanted to use explosion. Then there's a couple that miss, like Second Life. They fall down, then whoop, they're just right back up. Like, come on, have one of those type
Right,
resurrection
like,
type
you
things.
should
You know?
see
And
like
get them
a
like back on
hand
their
of
feet again,
God
like
pushing
round
them
two,
back down.
you know. But no,
That
no,
would
they
be
just
awesome.
stood right back up as if they just like, oh, hold on, I tripped and fell. Okay, I got my contact. Let me go fight, put that back in and start fighting again. It's like, come on, I was like, it's like one of the most like boss like traits in the game, and it has like one of the worst animations. Like, come on, it was just like just hit the reverse button for 3 seconds just to put the guy back on their feet again. So I really think that they need to put a little better of an animation for Second Life. Like, give them a little bit more credit. And if I had to say, I say maybe make it in the middle, because I think it was supposed to be like 50% originally, but they made it 25%. Make it 33%. Meet in the middle somewhere, because I think that would give a little bit more of an advantage to actually having one of these traits that you really have to like really work at in order to get it on your hero type situation.
Right.
Yeah, dude, it's so hard.
I kept saying, in the chat about a review about it. I thought I was not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it.
Oops! Open
that
that can
you
of worms.
should have the revived heroes should have a 40 to 50% chance of performing a non-exhaustive move.
Or maybe a crit resurrection, give it like a 10% chance or a 15% chance of maybe getting like a crit res, where they get like 75% back or something like that,
Yeah. I like. There's a lot of ways they can make it. They can buff it, and it doesn't have to be straight HP. There's other ways they can do it, but I think basically in the end, I think for it to be a success and feel like it slaps, that hero should get to a point where he's doing a regular move at least 40% of the time.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be half or even above half. But it should be around 40. Yeah, I think we were probably around 10 to 15, probably.
Right? And maybe be like the box and give yourself like a little bit of like a bubble when you come back up or something like that in addition, or have like a roll, maybe in addition to getting your health back like at 25 to 33%, maybe get like a roll so you get yourself like a bubble on you also type situation, like bubble miss or bubble 50%, or something like that.
Yeah. A bubble would be great, or a ward or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the goddamn rock box can do it, so why can't we?
Exactly. Goddamn. Those goddamn birds. Oh my gosh.
Goddamn you, Kupo. Yeah. Now you guys know what I sound like when I'm doing my hunts. Goddamn you, box.
Exactly. We all say it too, guys. We all say it. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I thought some traits were good. Some, I just have a lot of trust in the team, and not that anybody else doesn't, but I just have a lot of trust that they're gonna, this is the first testing weekend, so they're gonna get it
permanent with this stuff. They can tweak it as much as they need to.
I'll tell you what. What about some of my personal favorites? Like, I really like Blinding Winds, obviously. Maybe that's why after that fight with you where I got you with the Blinding Winds, maybe that's why I love Blinding Winds, because even though I didn't win, but still, like, I really like Blinding Winds as a trait. And especially if I found it to be very effective if you have it. Like one time I had it on 3 heroes. All 3 heroes. So I was able to use 3 different Blinding Winds, And then if you have a double Blinding Wind, then you get to use it twice. That can become very, very effective.
There's a lot of opportunities there. I mean, those. Some people can hold on to the traits as like their wild card for the end. Some people can blow them right in the beginning with their immediate skill sets. I mean, they really make or break the game, and can really change how you set up your heroes and your parties, and who gets the front line, or who's going back in like the wallet and just going back to like mining and stuff like that. It's big differences with those traits, I feel.
Yeah. For me, the traits, like if you got in that little clip of me and you fighting, there was one part where I was like, choices, I had to make choices. I have too many choices. And that was for me. I had been talking about that a lot, where I hoped that this game was going to be like that, where you were going to have all these choices to make, like not just in PvP, but in the game too. Like I love I love it when you're like, oh man, should I do this or should I do that? Like,
Mhm.
and what's my best choice here? What's my best move? And then when they add a timer, a turn timer, which I'm sure they're gonna do eventually. We didn't have it this weekend, which was great, so we could take our time. But that's gonna be even more pressure when you. But it gets my blood going. It gets me all riled up, and I love it. And that was one thing I really liked about adding the traits. The traits made it to where you had all these other choices, like, oh, do I want to use blinding wind or do I want to use basic attack or do I and then also like if you're doing a combo and then you're like, oh shoot, if I use this trait, if I use blinding winds, now I'm not gonna be able to get into my combo quick enough, because you need to, so yeah, man,
There's a lot of choices.
Oh yeah,
It's definitely great. And I wonder if they'll put in a timer for this weekend, because that would
be nice.
Not too hard to add. That would be
or just one of those like classic like arcade things where it's like go, or something like that. Oh, it's my turn, because there's many times where I'm like waiting for the opponent to go. I'm like, why aren't they moving? Oh, it's my turn.
Right. Yeah, you're just not paying attention enough, or you kind of get lost at this.
You can definitely tell if it's like gold or red on the time bar, but when you like look really close, especially when they're all clumped up like that, it's like, is that me? Oh, that is me.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
Things. There's a few things like I know I'll give Mega a shout out because he was the first one I saw suggest this, but like somebody had said like the background was a little busy and it was hard to see the heroes, and Mega had suggested maybe putting like a little bit of a glowing outline around the heroes, like a little highlight line.
That's
and
true.
I was like, oh, that's a good idea. That way the heroes just stand out just a little bit of against the background,
The outline concept can also work for like the timer thing also. You're like, hey, bloop, this is the hero that's supposed to be going, that type of situation. I found Mariner's district to be very nice with like the swampy looking like background and stuff. Six Intern pointed out a thing also, if you actually got to see it, the blub heroes, like the blub fighters were in the background and stuff like that, like it's an Easter egg, which is actually really awesome. But like that was my personal favorite stage, just because it was the least busy in comparison. They're like on a pier, so like everybody else is more like in the background. The ship was beautiful, it's nice and colorful, love the background, and you got the different pirates like cheering you on. But yeah, they kind of like mixed a little too much into like the actual like fight, so I can definitely see how that was a little extra busy.
Well, it was the one, especially the boat one, the one on the ship. It was cool too. Like the second day, they opened up different backgrounds that you could use, and some of the backgrounds weren't as busy for sure. But I do think it would help to have that little bit of a highlight around the heroes or something, some kind of idea like that, just to make them stand out a little bit more. But yeah, and then I don't think a lot of people knew it, but on Monday they allowed 15 stone instead of 11. So it was really like, in my opinion, I felt like it made the game more fun because I had more potion, like more options with potions, because at 11, like if you use a full health potion, then you only have three stone left. And then if you use a speed potion, you only have 2 stone left. But I don't know. I could go either way on that one, but
I can
it was fun
add to that. So what I can say is, so how we already said that they could have like all different variations of like PvP matches. Who knows? Maybe we can have like for like a casual fight, like a stone limit, and make it like, oh, I want my stone limit to be 50. 50? How long is this fight gonna go? But who knows? Maybe that could be like one of like the casual fight concept that they could put in there, is like where you could put in like a stone option, or maybe they'll have it like in like tournament mode where it could be like no stone, 11 stone, 20 stone. Who knows? There's so many potential opportunities. Like I can see them on the background, like literally watching these streams and like taking note, like, oh, let's do that idea. Let's write that down. We could probably add that to Beatles list.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Just, I think, 11 stone was good, and it did make it probably 11 stone probably forces the game to finish quicker. And some of these games had a little bit of length to them. So adding another stone might make it go faster. But I didn't notice. I mean, might make it take longer, but I played probably like 10 games with DFK Elite using the 15 stone, and it didn't seem to make the games go any longer with the extra stone. But yeah, Just, you're more knowledgeable on all this stuff than me. I'm just saying from a fun aspect, I had more fun, but it also could be I was better by Monday also, so I was better at playing the game too, so that might have made it more enjoyable. I don't know. It's I'm just saying they did change that. And like you said, Kupo, that would be cool too, because they did say that when tournaments come out, we're going to be able to pick pretty much any parameter that we want to pick from the way they're making it sound within reason, So I'm sure how many stone is going to be a parameter.
Thanks to noobs.
Yeah, Ben Force brings up a good point. Burn mechanic, make those big like stone pockets so you can get more potions burned. I mean, you're only helping the game, especially if it's only like for casual play, even if it's like not tournament play. So people are like, oh, it sucks because they're using it for like this and that. Like, no, it's casual play. There's no rewards other than glory on the battlefield type of thing, you know?
Good idea, yeah. But for competition, keep it to
yeah, exactly. Competition, keep it at the basic. But if you want to do casual play, set your own parameters. Get that 99 stock in Super Smash Brothers or whatever else that you just feel like you just want to be crazy about. Go for it. I say go for it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, because it seemed like when we were playing, it seemed like by the time we got down to like one or two heroes being dead, like we would still have one, like potion left that you were like, oh, I can just use this and maybe save myself, So it added a little more excitement, kind of like you, dude. Oh, dude, when you use that full health
big potion on that 1100 HP archer and won the game.
That one got me. I couldn't because you guys you don't see, like, if you guys watch the stream, you can see the whole battle that me and Kupo did, but that video was just a cut down version, so you don't see some of the conversation going on, about all of that. And there was one part where all of a sudden I thought I had him. I was gonna take his hero out, and then he used the full health potion, and all of a sudden his hero had full health. It was so demoralizing. I was like, oh my God. Yep. And then the next thing, because he used the health potion, he manipulated the time bar and he got another turn before me. And he took out my guys. So he was able to use a full health potion and take out my archer before I even got to go, guys. Oh man, it was like
that was epic.
It was.
Having all of the potions available to use, regardless of the number of stone, it was huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. And we don't get to do that in PvE. We have to decide. But then he's like, oh, I can use a full health potion. I mean, I never bring a full health potion or a full mana potion ever.
But Emerson, if you actually checked out that fight, you'll notice that my dying warrior threw a health potion at the 1100 HP archer just before she got killed. So that was like the first revive right there. Then I used the full health, and I just basically just kept taking you out at that point. It was great.
Aloha, Sticks. Welcome to the show, guys. We're just talking PvP, man. Yeah, dude, you killed me with that.
That was fun.
Like Worm was just saying. I just didn't expect it because I had never used a full health potion ever, and then all of a sudden you bust one out. I was like, oh, and I saw DFK Elite use the toughness potion.
Right? Yep. Toughness potion got used. You saw potions that were never being used. At least I had never seen it being used in PvP just because it was available and they still had the stone and
That's another thing that makes me wonder. It's like we had access to all of them. I know that there's a stone limit when you go into the void hunt, but for this, even though we only had 11 stones, we could access whatever combination we wanted, which was awesome. Wonder if they're going to allow us to do something like that, or if they're going to make it where we have to get the presets like how we do with the void hunts. I don't know. Again, I can go either way once again because it's potion burning, but at the same time it could be too OP. So it's like a double-edged sword when you think of things like that.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
It kind of seems like to make it more competitive, like you're gonna have to make a choice.
Yeah,
you know?
but then again, if you're doing casual play, open up that bag, make it so we can do it all, just to get those burn mechanics going on. If it's like there's no reward other than glory on the battlefield,
yeah,
Yeah, you have to bring your own. I mean, like, will we be able to make potions, you think, on Menace? Because we'll be on another chain, so it's
Well,
not like
plan on having the shops over there, so we'll probably have access to buying things.
you'll
at
definitely
least.
have. I think you'll definitely have access to buy. I wonder if you'll have access to actually make it. But
I don't
yeah.
think.
if you
I don't
don't,
think so.
if you don't have the, if you can't get the
Supplies.
mats, right?
Yeah, the
then what's
mats.
the point? So
Yeah, I don't think they should have that.
I
on
think
Menace.
it would probably be a little too expensive maybe to make that stuff on Menace, even though they're bringing down like the gas a lot for DFK and stuff. I think it'd be like cheaper to just make a whole bunch of them and then just bridge them over.
just bridge
Who
them
knows?
over. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes more sense. It makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. That was so fun, beyond my expectations. And I can totally imagine myself just like playing, like, like messaging Kupo and being like, hey, Kupo, you got a couple, you got time for a couple PvP matches? Like, and then once I play you, I'd be messaging the next guy, like, hey, who wants to play some PvP matches? It was that fun where I just wanted, like, as soon as the match is over, if I won, I wanted to play again because it was so much fun. I won. If I lost, I wanted to play again because I was like, man, maybe if I did this move, or maybe if I did that this time, it would make a difference. And like, so either way, win or lose, I had fun and I wanted to play again. And I just kept wanting to play. And I think over the weekend, guys, I think I did like 14 hours of streaming battles between what I did with Worm and what I did with DFK Elite and a bunch of, it was like 14 hours over the weekend that I streamed PvP. So obviously I like it.
Did you stream every day?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I even streamed.
I know you played every day. I didn't know if you streamed, like you were on somebody's stream every day.
Yeah,
because you were
I
on
streamed
Monday on
every
DFK. DFK Elite was Monday.
Yeah, yeah. Me and DFK Elite closed out the testing with a couple matches. We were like the last ones, and
first one in, last one out.
Yeah.
There was a hurricane and everything. There was a hurricane.
That's right. You lost your internet and everything.
I lost internet. I lost power, but I still got, like, as soon as that power came back on, I was on there, man. And that actually prevented me from playing in the tournament too. I couldn't, I didn't have internet, so I didn't want to hold Franz back. He was, he was probably ready to go, and I didn't know. Like, we could have been fighting, and with, because we had to do 3 matches. That's a good amount of time. Or best of 3. So, anyways, so I just had to forfeit that. But hopefully this weekend coming up, I'm willing to be in whoever's tournament, and I want to.
Yeah, I think there's definitely be a lot of streaming. I think one of the main ones, or at least the ones I've been involved in organizing, I think we're going to try to do on Saturday, and we're going to switch it up a little bit. I think the round robin versus bracket, and we're going to be using catalog heroes instead of our own. And I think we're going to use an average of 18.
Sign me up, man. Put me on the
I
list.
think additionally, I think we're going to have the devs. We're hoping to get Winston and or Sachet to pick a pool of heroes that we get to choose from. And those are the ones. And your heroes have to average out to 18. So,
dude, they should do that's like the mirror thing. They should just do the mirror one. But yeah, I saw the plan for that. That sounds that sounds fun too,
yeah, mirror's not for me. Mirror's not.
I want to. You don't like the mirror one?
No, because sometimes I end up in comps that I don't like, and I'm like, and I just don't play well. So
yeah. Well,
I love the concept, but it's like, yeah.
It's a good way to learn.
I mean, over the weekend I'll play it, but it's like I'd rather.
Yeah, Sticks. I enjoyed Monday too, dude. Monday was so fun with DFK Lee. If you guys get a chance, go watch. I'm telling you, go watch that stream, dude. He got me fired up.
That was funny. I watched it. I watched it later on, and it was pretty funny.
Worm was messaging me, like laughing at me, messaging me.
I was laughing like I wasn't laughing at you. I was just laughing.
No, you were. Don't lie, Worm.
He
I can
was
see
making
Worm
fun
egging
of you, even though you had won. I couldn't believe it. I go like, oh my god.
Oh, dude, yeah, I won, and then he was still trying to bust on me. It's like, dude, I just beat your ass right here, and you're still busting on me. And then I beat him again and again and again. And then he beat me, and then I beat him again and again and again. So whatever.
Oh, that was funny. Oh my god.
But the guy is good. There's no way I think I'm better than him, really. Like the guy's really good.
No,
But
he's really good.
He's really good. And I learned. I actually I messaged him today and told him thank you, mahalo, because it was very helpful for me. I'm still a beginner, so like learning from him was so helpful, dude. I feel like playing all those games with him and learning from what he was saying elevated my game a lot. And that's how I learned. I learned by doing. And so it was really, really good. It was a lot of fun. And I'm sure me and him will have some more matches coming up this weekend. He told me that he's going to try to get some good heroes ready for this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see. He's going to come on the show too. So we'll talk to him on the show about everything.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Wouldn't this be we probably have to do it at a different time than we normally do.
He's 12 hours from me. So this, it would be 5 a.m. in his place right now, actually. Yeah. When we start, that's 4 a.m. Yeah, that's kind of hard.
Like
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe it would be hard. Yeah.
For him, maybe on the weekend. We'll have him on the weekend for PvP.
We'll find it. Yeah, we'll find a sweet spot.
Bro, I loved using Hitman Bert's Dread Knight, dude. I'm sure. I don't think Hitman watches our show. If anyone out there knows Hitman, tell him I said thanks. I thanked him on stream too. I gave him a shout out, but I was just stoked that he was one of the cool people that set it up. Like it was like he knew it was, or unless he might use it in bot hunts, but he had it all ready to be used. He had armor on it, and he had the Gorax on it, and some people, they didn't want their heroes to be used, so they kept them on hunts the whole time, because they kept them queued for hunts, so that way you couldn't use them. Because if they were queued for hunts, then you couldn't use the hero. And some people just kept them queued up. They didn't want people using their heroes.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's all good. I understand that. Hey, it's all good. Code Green was really nice. He had his hero all set up with pants. I used the Jolly Green Giant, and that was really fun using his archer. I had a lot of fun using the Jolly Green Giant. So that was
I had to pull a number of my heroes off their quests just to get the battles going on, because like the DFK helper would put them on the quest like, no, I'm trying to do PvP with this character.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was chasing my heroes a lot.
Me too, and I was like, it was so much fun. It was worth it though. It was worth the penalty.
Man.
I didn't know Hitman goes in the Degen dungeon. I'll have to go in there and thank him.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes down in Degen dungeon.
Oh yeah, I love jumping in there just to see the crazy that goes on in there.
Yeah, I'll probably never get to use a hero like that. Like that hero, dude. I can't imagine what that hero's worth right now. It's level 20, Mythic Dread Knight. And it had, I think it had, and it had Giant Slayer too. Yeah, it had Giant Slayer. So that card is sick, dude. It's like 1,450 HP.
HP.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. It's a sick card, dude. Yeah, it's a sick card. So yeah. So that was fun, man. I don't mind, dude, using other people's heroes. That's what we're supposed to do, all right?
That's what we're supposed to do, yeah.
Right.
That was part of the point.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the point.
I like having that option.
Yeah,
You
showcase.
didn't
other
feel like you
people's
went in with a
heroes.
disadvantage. Like like my characters, like I got like 3 characters that might have like stun and giant slay. I don't have any purple traits on my characters, so it was kind of nice just popping around and playing with other people's stuff. Like, all right, who has second double life? Who has resurrection? You know, I was just going crazy with seeing who had what.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked stun. I really like stun.
Stun. Exhaust was
good.
crazy.
Exhaust
I tell you,
was really good.
wow.
Oh,
Exhaust
you know what was
a pain.
you know what actually you know what I think is probably one of my favorite traits. I almost forgot is toxic, dude. Toxic was a sweet one to have because it like toxic in the passive. So it'll apply toxic to one of their heroes and they don't even know it, dude. And that toxic each every 10 ticks it multiplies and they start getting more damage and it adds up quick, bro.
Yep.
Every 10 ticks goes
just like how the Berserker does it.
Yeah, you just got,
it can be
quite
lethal.
You gotta address it, or hope you get lucky with your self cleanse. But if you have good enough vitality, maybe you'll cleanse it. But
I saw a lot of people like even when I was playing DFK Elite, I saw it get up to 10, 11 stack, 12 stacks a couple times on him. And it was doing like each turn, it was like 100 over like 150 damage with each time. So it's really a lot. And then matter of fact, and then he applied a potion. And then the very next turn, my hero applied toxic again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right after he used the potion. Then
doesn't it buff you to resist it once you use the potion?
I don't know. It was applied right after, actually. I don't know.
I wonder if it was a bug or if that was...
Maybe because he even called it out. He was like, "Oh my God, you applied toxic again! Like I just healed it." So I don't know. Maybe that was a bug, but it really did happen because he even called it out. So yeah, but it like stacks quickly and does a lot of damage and it's passive too. So that's like makes it to me huge. Like you don't even have to think about it, and it does something to the hero. Like that's why I like blinding winds too and toxic, because it forces them to have to deal with it. It's not just like a damage and it's over and you move on. It's something
especially if you don't have like a healer on your team. It's like, oh crud, I have no healer. Am I gonna sacrifice the potion? I'm just gonna deal with it the entire fight, Or if you do got the healer, you're wasting a move. Like, oh, this person's gonna die from poison. This one's gonna bleed out. This one has low HP. It's like, what am I gonna do? Like it really makes you think. Like those traits can really make the game.
Yeah, dude. Like having cleanse could be a really big thing.
The cleanse saved me so many times. My mythic priest has cleanse, and I've used it a few times to save my heroes. Oh my God, it's so great.
Yeah, cleanse is really good. I mean, but
I like speed also. Like
yeah,
speed.
Dude.
I used double speed in the beginning of my one match. I was like, oh my God, pow, pow, pow. It's just knocking people out. It was so great.
Yeah, dude. I used I had a double archer comp and a double archer knight. And like the first turn I used a speed potion on the back archer. And then the next turn I used that next archer had speed as a trait. So I put the speed on him. So both my archers had speed. Incredible. And it was really a good a good plan. It worked out really well. I kicked ass like quickly, So yeah, I think the speed potion, man, might get you think that's it might get nerfed or what? The speed potion. The speed potion seems pretty
the speed potion is going to make you use up almost your entire like stone count for your potion. So it's like, sure, you can give your one character some speed, but you're really hurting yourself for everything else. So the sacrifice, I feel it's very well balanced in my opinion. You're basically getting the person like the big super speed, whether you do it early in the match, halfway through the match, whatever, but you put yourself at a disadvantage for almost everything else. So I think it's in a good spot right now.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, but I'll tell you what, when I did use a speed potion, I was successful. So it's really power. Like it made the difference. To me, I feel like. But you also have to have everything go right. Because I had a lot of fights where I had bad RNG and it just like turned the fight around. Like if you get that big miss on a daze or on a blinding winds, or you miss one of those, it can lose the game for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It can go really either way. It could be like really be good for you, or it can just completely cripple your whole concept. Especially if, like, for example, like if you don't have like a healer in your team, you use a speed potion to maybe boost up your most powerful archer or whatever in your team. Then suddenly you get blinded, poisoned, and everything else. You got to deal with that the entire fight because you just used all those stone points on your speed potion. So like it could really go either way for you. It could either be very advantageous or it could destroy you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Blind is very, very debilitating. You can hit, but there's more of a chance you're gonna miss than hit. It feels like to me, like, man.
Yeah, I don't count the numbers, even though it says like a 62% hit rate. I'm like, no, that's more like 20%.
Yeah,
that's the way it always feels. That's the way it always feels.
So many times I've had it where it's like, okay, I got a 92% chance to hit this like baby boar and killing it with only the 8 HP. Miss. Like, oh, come on! No, Mama's unexhausted and she's killing me. The rock bot just laid an egg. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it, Kupo.
Damn it, Kupo! Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know what I just remembered too, man? We have prizes to give away still, Worm.
I'm just saving for the weekend.
You want to save them for the weekend?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. We'll do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna save.
we could give something away now. I would say.
How about this?
All away.
No. How about this? How about we give away my Gorax, because I've been talking about that for like 3 weeks, and I just want to give it away. So that way,
let's do it.
Because people are probably like, pretty soon people are gonna be like, friggin' Emerson about giving away that Gorax for friggin' a year now, like a mosh. They're gonna start calling me
you won't beat Mosh's giveaway for a length of time.
So why don't you guys maybe hashtag goddamn you Kupo?
I was gonna Kupo. Goddamn. Yes, we will definitely do that. Goddamn you Kupo. That's a lot. It's a lot of typing.
Goddamn you Kupo! Yeah. So guys, we're gonna do a drawing for a Gorax. I want to give away. I promised. Don't spell it wrong, or you won't be entered in.
Yeah. Wait till I post it up.
No, Renpen. It's all in good fun. We're not. I love Kupo, man.
It's the title of the show.
Hey, Renpen, you were talking about villain arc. It's Kupo. The villain arc is Kupo, man. I'm telling you. Didn't you hear that laugh? Did you see the video, Renpen? Wait till you hear his laugh. We'll play it one more time. There it is. Look at that. See?
It was so epic.
Anyone who can laugh like that is evil. I'm telling you.
Oh, that was so great.
I love you, Kupo. All right, this is for Gorax.
Oh, I love you all.
Gorax action.
Yeah, we'll let it sit up there for a little bit. We can even talk about it another time, because it is a lot to type in. You may get it wrong the first or second time. You got 8 entries. 8 entries. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not joking. If you type it wrong, it won't enter you. So
exactly. So yeah, you gotta make sure.
Type it exactly like Worm typed it.
All lowercase.
Hey, this is a good way to shorten the prize pool, right? I'm sure somebody. I feel like Beeve might not have a chance tonight. Sorry, Beeve.
It's gonna be even crazier if I do win this one now.
I'm just kidding. I love Beeve. Beeve's my boy, man.
I think the last time we did the wheel, I got rugged. Like, oh my gosh.
It's so funny seeing all the goddamn you Kupos in the chat.
Let it all out, people. This is your chance.
Come on.
I love it.
There we go, Beef. Steve wins.
Oh man,
I thought
that's
you'd-
next week's. That's next week's beef.
yeah, next week.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in tears here. This
Dude,
is
you
great.
spelled that right, man. I can't spell that right. Actually, I
No.
don't know how to. I
Even
don't
if you
even know
spelled
how
it
to
wrong,
spell
I don't think I'd be able to tell. Like,
That's
oh
what
my
I was just
god.
saying. I'm just guessing that he spelled it right.
That was- right.
I don't really know if you spelled it right, dude. But yeah. Hey,
Oh,
what?
Steve.
So what? One question. Kupo, what comp did you leave the weekend like wanting to build? What was your like? Oh, I want to build this team and go back for the next weekend and try this. What was there? One special one?
Honestly, I just love playing with everybody else's heroes and just challenging people with what they had. I felt that was my most fun thing, and just seeing what else I could destroy people with their own heroes. It was almost too much fun just to think of doing it like that. But
Kupo the troll, that could have been the other one.
yeah, Kupo the troll, exactly. Have yourself like a Dark Link or a mirror battle going on. It was just so much fun just to see what other people had and to try to work with that.
Yeah, so because I think you did. Yeah, I think you did it
I
with
agree.
Skiller. I think I saw you do it with Skiller and somebody else.
What about you, Worm? Was there a certain like team that you're like, oh, I want to try to like come back with that one, or you just coupled? You know what? How do you?
No,
feel?
I want to try a double Giant Slayer versus whether it be on either a warrior. Well, probably Archer. I mean, Archer's easy, but I think it's gonna get seriously nerfed. But I would like to see it on a warrior or a berserker, but they have the high HP or could have the high HP. But berserkers just get hit all the time, so eventually you'll get there.
Yeah.
You can even hit yourself, so you can get underneath the value.
I think it was Mega Stream that he had like two, like each team had like 3 berserkers, and at one point there was like 5 of them going berserk at one point. At one time, it was just so awesome to watch.
Just sit there going,
all that steam coming out of the ears like that.
Yeah, so I think I do want to try a triple berserker team and just see.
Yeah, it's almost gonna be like an autopilot fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the berserkers
one of each tree and just see how it goes.
Right?
Yeah.
I would try. I would totally try that. I meant to do that and I didn't do that.
Yeah, that's definitely something I would probably try.
I really I think I've been talking about this for a month or more about a double priest archer comp. And I think I'm really committed to building that and trying to make that work. That's my goal right now. I'm committed to
double priest archer, is that what he said?
Yeah, I did. I asked Just what he thought, and he gave a turd symbol. So that was before the weekend. So I don't know if he feels different after the weekend. But I will tell you what, I did. I used it, and I had some success. And so I'm gonna keep going with it and see where it goes with the double.
I think the key is the level 5. The tier 5 skill. Were you both priests using bubble? Were you doing one wrath, one bubble?
No, I only had for now I was using just the one bubble, and then the other priest had the holy wrath, so it could do some significant damage. You know what I mean? And also boost the archer up too. So and then prayer of might. To boost. So I was trying to boost the archer's strength as much as possible. The damage from the archer as much as possible.
Prayer might.
I need more luck on some of my archers. I know that for a fact. After fighting this weekend, I realized that my one small stone kind of is weak for a couple of my archers. Like, they really need to get a better boost.
Yeah,
my 1100 pretty powerful. Like I didn't realize I had hardly ever used it before, but seeing it in action and using it in PvP, prayer might is, if you time it right, like you could do some serious damage. You can do
for real. And so I'm gonna see what I can do with that. And my 1100, I'm really happy with my 1100 HP archer. It's a great archer, man.
Even though you lost to it.
Yeah, I lost a lot with it, but I don't blame the archer. I blame myself. It It's definitely my skills. I mean, that archer has 1100 HP.
Maybe
It should
you
be
should give it to Kupo because he's
They're
better
like,
with the
Papa,
archer than
why,
you.
Papa? Bam! Right in
Yeah.
the face.
exactly. So I mean, like,
Yeah,
Kupo
I
was-
think you should give it to Kupo because he's better at the archer with that archer
Hey.
than you are.
I could never do that to
Kupo.
Emerson.
You can borrow.
That's so funny.
No, I let
Oh.
Kupo borrow it, but I ain't give it. I'll own that.
Yeah,
archer
you
forever.
can do pink slip PvP and like see what happens.
I'm sure that's gonna happen. I like that, but I would not. I would do pink slip PvP, but I would not use that archer. That's for damn sure. That archer's gonna
You-
stay in the
I
family.
know you think you wouldn't, but then one day you would.
No, dude.
It'd be
I'm
just like the
happy.
Bach. It'd be just like the Bachhelm was like, "Yeah, I'm totally gonna win this," and you would think you were totally gonna win, and you
Damn
didn't win.
worm.
What
God
did
damn you, worm. You know me. You know me, dude. Actually, you know me.
I know what's gonna happen.
You're actually right. You know me.
Yeah,
I will.
somebody. You know
I
who
will
would
probably.
be the type of person who would goad you into it? Skiller. Skiller would be the
Yep.
type of person. Would
Oh,
goad
yeah.
you
Oh,
into
definitely. Skiller has no problem doing a
Skiller-
a-
Skiller
For a
is
non-gamer,
like-
he is a really scary fella.
Yeah, he'll
Dude,
troll
he
you just enough to make you mad to make you do what you weren't going to do. But yes, you're right,
Skiller
Winter
can
Pen.
get
It
in
is
your
time
head,
to
dude.
spin. We are at 12. It's not moving. So let's go.
All right.
Ready
Good luck,
for
Skiller.
Thor Axe. God damn you, Kupo.
God, oh, I see Beeve in there. He got in there.
Beeve
Nice,
is in
Beeve.
there.
Nice, Beeve. Skiller's in there. Ben Forrest, Chris. Choose my government wins. Cash ass.
Oh!
I only have one thing to say. God damn you, Kupo.
It's only
The epic troll! This is the biggest troll ever on live stream.
wow.
Pioneer!
You're still trolling me. Now I got to give you an axe, Kupo.
Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead here. This is great.
Now everybody's
plan that.
now everybody is going to just type. God
Everybody's
damn you,
gonna start saying,
Kupo.
God damn you, Kupo.
You ruined my giveaway, too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm crying here. This was great. Oh,
Yeah, Beeve called it, dude. I saw Beeve called it at the beginning, dude. He called
then
that.
again,
I
just saying that at the beginning, you're always going to be like 75% chance there, I guess.
saw. Yeah. Well, hey,
Oh.
fair is fair, dude. Guests
Yep.
can win. So I'll be
Oh
sending
my
you an
god.
axe. I'll be sending you a Gorax, Kupo. You won fair and square.
Thank you.
Oh
wasn't
my
rigged.
Oh,
It is karmic,
Wow.
right? Still,
yeah, right?
It is karmic, dude. It really is.
Oh my
Here I
god.
am.
That
Like,
was.
you know,
Since I put in a
that's-
drawing also, and I just damned myself with this one.
yeah, Beeve
Oh.
felt it.
Good,
Oh,
good
dude,
call,
that
B. I wasn't even thinking about it, but yeah, it's totally right. It's just the way.
I didn't even think of it, but it's like it's perfect, actually. Yeah,
It's
I didn't even
yeah,
think that would
yeah,
happen, but
Totally
Sweet
perfect.
justice
oh my
right
God,
there.
that was great. Yeah, Cassius, man, rigged. Like,
maybe the wheel got confused because it saw so many times it saw my name.
Oh my
Or maybe the
God.
wheel
No,
just wanted the
last
goddamn you Kupo also.
last week you were the one that got rugged too. You know, you were
Yeah.
the
A number of times I've gotten rugged on Worm Stream where to have my name to flip, it goes to the next
Yeah.
person.
Flip.
You know,
I-
if your name
I
is the
love
one that
this
stays on the
wheel.
longest, you're never gonna win because it always just flips it over.
Yeah, it always flips over. Yeah, you're not gonna win till you see that confetti.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that was
Oh.
hilarious, dude.
That was.
Are we gonna do PPP tonight, or are we? What do you?
Nah, I gotta get to bed, man.
All right,
I
we're
gotta
gonna get
to bed.
going, guys. We gave away an axe, and we're gonna on the weekend we have a few more heroes, and we have a pet, a 3-star combat pet to give away still, and I don't know, a couple other things. So yeah, we'll give them away on the weekend, and so yeah, make sure tune in for more PvP action. Watch Sticks Intern tomorrow night. Watch the Mythic Squad on Thursday night, and Sergeant Filthy McNasty is gonna do a panel, a PvP panel to talk about everything on Friday night, and we'll have more PvP on the weekend too. So, dude, every day something going on in DFK. Amazing. stuff.
Yeah, but as a closing note or a closing gift, we'll replay the video that we showed earlier to close out the show.
You Kupo video.
The goddamn You Kupo. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Aloha, guys. Thanks for
Aloha. Thank you everyone for coming out. And thank
I
you
love that video.
Donate3.live. And we'll see you this weekend. I'm not sure what day we'll be streaming. I won't be around Friday, but I know Emerson will be. So, but we'll definitely be streaming at some point, and we'll get it all posted out there. But,
I like Stick's idea too. I'm gonna do a Mirror Hero stream. So Kupo, if you have time, come on with me. And we'll have people come on and do mirror streams. We'll do that instead of a tournament because there's a bunch of other tournaments. So we'll just do that for fun.
Yeah, you just do it. Yeah, just
that'd be fun.
Either pick your heroes or have somebody else randomly pick them or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. We can take a poll and be like, all right, who's heroes? All right, let's use that set. Something like that.
Yeah. And I need revenge. I'm gonna use my bloater archer again and get revenge.
Yeah, we might have to kick off. You might have to kick it off with that fight, and then.
Oh yeah, we are. That's
see who wins. See who wins. Oh my God! You lose again. Right. If it comes down to it again, it'll be epic. Oh man! All right, everyone.
Good night, folks.
DFK out there, and we'll see you in the PvP streets. All right. Take it easy.
What you gonna do, Kupo? What you gonna do?
Our reward pool.
You better do something big right here.
Big
you bastard! What was that?
Who? That's what it was.
What? What'd you just do?
He took me out with a full health. He used the full health potion, and then he freaking he just manipulated.
Worth it. Worth it. There we go. Just to make it a little bit more even.
This is like 2,200 HP total. Can you believe it?
Hey, god damn you, Kupo.
It is literally the same hero we're fighting against right now.
I know, dude. This is epic that it came down to this.
I really hope the team does consider mirror battles in the future. This is awesome right here.
That would be kind of a fun tourney format. The tournament organizer just selects the teams that you play with.
Right? Exactly. Sort of like how you can do the challenge with the trainer thing with the bluffs, and you can actually challenge your own self, whatever. This is awesome.
It's choices. I had to make choices, dude.
Another critical. Charging up again.
God damn you, Kupo. All right.
Oh, you blinded me.
Oh, it worked. It worked. Tactics.
Okay. Oh, it's in your favor.
Well, not really. I'm still down, dude.
I don't know. I'm blinded. You're not. Or are the blind's gonna do me in? Oh, so I don't have a blind potion on me.
Come on! 700 crit!
Oh! Look at that, Emerson with the comeback.
Oh no! No!
Oh, you're exhausted. You're done, son. You're done.
You're
I'm
done.
done.
You almost had that.
No, that was an epic battle.
That was a good fight, Emerson.
No way we can lose. Tactics that we choose. Time to light the fuse.